In a quiet Yorkshire village, where cobblestone streets wind through centuries-old cottages, a young woman vanished without a sound. What followed was a mystery so chilling, it tore apart a town built on trust. This is the story of Eleanor Rigby, a nurse, a daughter, a secret keeper, and the silence that betrayed her. Eleanor Rigby was 28, a community nurse in the village of Heathermore, just outside of Leeds. Known for her gentle demeanor and striking red hair, she'd often walk to her elderly patients' homes with a warm smile and a thermos of tea. On October 17, 2022, Eleanor failed to show up to a scheduled home visit. This wasn't like her. Calls went unanswered, texts unread. By sunset, her parents, who lived 3 streets away, called the police. Her phone pinged last at 7:42 a.m. near the old viaduct on Bramley Road, a stretch lined with dense woods and a small river known locally as the Drowner's Brook. Locals called it cursed. 3 people had died by suicide there in the last decade. But Eleanor, she loved life. She had just been promoted. She was engaged. The idea of suicide didn't sit right. For 3 days, hundreds combed the area, police, neighbors, search dogs. Drones flew overhead. Her fiancé, Gareth Davies, gave a tearful press statement on day 2. "Please, if anyone has seen Ellie, she's everything to me." But something about Gareth's performance felt off. Too polished, too practiced. Internet sleuths picked up on it fast. By day 4, police dogs found Eleanor's nurse's badge half buried in mud near the riverbank. No blood, no signs of a struggle, just placed there. Then the CCTV footage came in. At 6:55 a.m. the morning she vanished, Eleanor was seen entering the church grounds at St. Agatha's, not the viaduct. Her bag looked heavy. She was crying. But here's where things unraveled. St. Agatha's was closed that morning. Or so people thought. Detectives asked the church warden to open the building. They found no sign of Eleanor inside. But an officer, curious about a musty smell, pulled on a bookshelf in the vestry. Behind it, a sealed doorway. Dusty, nailed shut, like something from a Gothic novel. With a crowbar, they opened it. Inside was a tiny chamber, a storage space never officially logged. Candles, an old mattress, women's clothes, and Eleanor's engagement ring. DNA tests would confirm that the chamber had been used multiple times in the last year. Hair samples, some matching Eleanor's, others not. Then, something worse. A hidden camera pointing at the mattress, rigged to a small recorder. And on the video, Gareth Davies was a local paramedic. Quiet, reliable. He met Eleanor during a hospital rotation in Leeds. But behind the charm was a man with deep-rooted control issues. Over the months, Eleanor confided in her friend that Gareth had grown possessive. He insisted on tracking apps. He interrogated her over harmless text messages. What police uncovered next stunned even the most seasoned investigators. Gareth had keys to multiple village buildings, including St. Agatha's, where he sometimes parked the ambulance. They found old chat logs on a hidden phone, messages to someone labeled only as Nora. They were dark, fantasies about punishment, obedience, and erasing rebellion. Detectives realized Gareth had been grooming more than one woman. Eleanor had discovered this days before her disappearance. She had gone to confront him. Under interrogation, Gareth cracked. His facade fell. He admitted Eleanor had confronted him that morning. She wanted to break the engagement. He lost control. He claimed she fell and hit her head, but autopsy would later disprove that. Eleanor had bruising around her neck. She had been strangled. He panicked, cleaned the scene, hid her in a storm drain near the church grounds, only 20 meters from where search teams had passed. On October 25th, Eleanor's body was recovered, curled beneath concrete grates, wrapped in her nurse's jacket. She had been there the whole time. Cold. Alone. The community was shattered. Vigils were held. A mural of Eleanor now decorates the outer wall of St. Agatha's, once a place of secrets, now one of memory. Her mother, Diane Rigby, addressed the media with tears. She tried to help everyone, even the man who hurt her. That was her weakness and her strength. Gareth was sentenced to life in prison without parole. During the trial, it was revealed he had a history of emotional abuse with previous partners. No one had come forward until Eleanor. She was the first to speak up, and the last.